Hi, I'm Yolanda Gampp from How to Cake It, and today I'm here to save the cake. I'm meeting Danielle, whose mom used to be a cake decorator, and Danielle loves cake, but apparently she can't bake.
Hey, I'm Danielle. I'm 20 years old and I am an actress and a party princess. My mom is actually a professional baker and her mom was a baker as well, so she learned very quickly. And so I've always wanted to be like my mom, of course.
What do you most want out of this experience?
I think I just want to make my mom proud. I want to make her feel like the cake artist gene didn't just stop at her.
Right. Do you have any pictures of your cakes or things you've made?
Yeah, so I'd love to show you the last time I used fondant.
That's a first for me. We have a long way to go. So today we're gonna go all the way, Danielle. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun but hard work.
Cool.
You know what they say, fun, hard work.
That is what
no one
they
says
say.
that but me.
That's what Yolanda says.
Yeah. You making a cake for your mom, like there's no bigger gift you could give her. So I'm gonna help you make a cake that looks like a gift box.
That's so cute.
So it's literally your gift is cake.
amazing.
This cake is really hard and I normally wouldn't give this to anybody, but Danielle grew up around a cake decorator, so she knows about cake decorating. So she definitely has it in her. We are going to prepare the cake and make it look like a box. So the way that I level is I just hold the ruler up to the side and I mark the cake all around. Don't be tempted to cut straight across because you feel straight, but then you're not straight.
Right. Okay.
And you'll just sort of give it a wiggle and you can feel if you can actually lift that up.
I feel like...
Yes, it's let go. If it's turning, I always tell people to save their hump just because you never know when you'll want to need it. And if not, you have a great snack. So the first thing we want to do is cut it in half. So we need to measure. There's no shortage of measuring in this cake.
So I'm not really a huge fan of rulers. I'm the type of person who, if the line isn't straight, I'll laser the line.
Doesn't everybody sleep with their ruler collection like I do? I don't understand. I mean, the ruler is really, really important in the case of this cake because in order to get that real boxy look, you know, you've got to measure the height of your cake. You've got to keep in mind that as you keep icing the cake, its dimensions will change. Now we have 4 wonderful rectangular layers. I think we can get a layer from our hump.
Whoa!
They're just mad because there's less snacking. Sorry guys, but we're going to 5 layers. Why does everyone need to stop and snack? More fondant, more rulers, let's go!
Actually, I think we should give it to them.
Yay!
Yeah?
Yay!
Give up the hump. Enjoy.
I just hope you realize Danielle's mom's cake could have been like an inch higher. That's all I'm saying. Stir Squeeze is gonna help us simple syrup our 4 cake layers. And all you need to do is hold them completely upside down and with both hands really squeeze him. He likes to be squeezed.
Okay.
So make sure to actually squeeze and then it doesn't like dribble out.
I didn't squeeze, I just let it drip. Like, how embarrassing is that? In front of these Sir Squeeze.
We're gonna put the first layer and then what I like to do is add a nice dollop of buttercream to the center. And then I use a small offset spatula to spread it. So you never want your spatula to touch the surface of the cake.
Right.
Because there will be dredging.
She makes it look so easy, like I never see crumbs in her buttercream. What's that?
It's looking nice and level on the top, that's for sure. Now you can move right into the crumb coat. So it's not about how much you put on, it's more about getting a nice thin layer of buttercream all over the surface of the cake to glue and set all the crumbs. This time you don't have to be afraid of touching the surface of the cake, you actually want to touch the surface of the cake. Your mom is like your cake Cyrano de Bergerac, is that it?
I don't know that reference.
Oh, okay, never, I should have known that. I take it back. first thing we're gonna start with is making a tag, because this is one of my favorite cakes to make because you can really personalize it. So gum paste is similar to fondant, except it has a few more ingredients in it. It feels like fondant, but tougher. It will maintain its shape completely when it dries. So the first thing you wanna do is knead your gum paste and use a non-stick rolling pin, and you start to roll it out. The main thing that concerns me is she seems to like repel away from rulers, and I can't understand that.
Oh, even with the ruler, I like fray
Well,
off.
the good news is you have extra, so you can just cut another line and it's good because they won't dry right beside each other.
Right. Again, that's fine. I'm really sorry.
No, you don't have to say sorry.
I'm already like fully panicking, and it's already like the hardest thing ever, and I only know there's 10 billion more steps. It's a lot. I'm like trying to keep it together.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
amazing. Now I'm gonna teach you how to make a bow. I was thinking a nice light pink bow.
Perfect.
So instead of trying to add food coloring directly to this gum paste, whenever I have colored gum paste, I'll just color with another color of gum paste.
Right.
It saves you the trouble. So as you know, if you mix together red and white, you'll get pink. So the first thing you want to do is cut 2 long bands that are the same width. So now what you want to do is pick up each band and like cinch either end of it.
Oh my gosh, these bows are so fragile, and I'm so afraid to like even just slightly rip them.
Good?
Yes.
Okay, let's carefully carry this somewhere. I think we should roll out the fondant. You can start to knead the fondant.
It is so not as easy as it looks. What viewers don't see is how long it takes and how much work it is and how tiring it is, but they just get to enjoy like the nice little like cake making, but it's actually a lot of hard work.
You can put your piece here. Yeah, I think
that.
that's good. We've done the crumb coat and chill. Now we're gonna ice this as best we can. So we do not wanna see any sort of dredging. You wanna make sure there's an actual layer of buttercream. So you're fully covering the cake. How do I say this? Like rather than pulling completely off, I kind of like scrape from one end and then I go the other way and scrape from the other end. Okay. So here's the trick to applying the sides to the cake. Remember we measured this and it was 11 centimeters high. So now what we need to do is make sure to cut our strips to that height. And then we're gonna apply 2 opposite sides first, smooth them on with our fondant smoother.
Oh my God.
This is why you're doing
See, this is why a third hand really helps. You know what I'm saying? And the smoother also helps to get any air that maybe got trapped. So just really try to feel with the knife and look as much as you can as you go down. Now we can cut the lid for the cake. There's some more measuring because you want to make sure you don't cut it too short. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to help you. Okay, good job. You want to let go.
Lo and behold, the ruler has come back and we have to use it for another part. I think she's just really into this ruler thing. And you know, I'm just gonna go with it. This looks really good. Like even just this, like a wad of gum.
This is, I was just gonna say, this makes me think of like unwrapping like bubble gum.
Surprise, Mom, we made you a bubblegum cake.
In my opinion, a gift box always needs to be like decorated. And I was thinking orange would be a nice complement to the pink.
At this point, I feel like we've got a groove going on. I really like working side by side. If I need help, she's right there. It's like my very own how-to video. It's awesome.
Exactly, Danielle. Sometimes all you need is a bit of inspiration and a helping hand. That's why we have a ton of baking live tutorials that you can choose from that allow you to create amazing desserts with experts from the comfort of your own home. We have classes on everything from handheld treats to cakes to cookies, and top dessert artists there to answer all your questions and to help you with tips and tricks. I'm teaching a class tomorrow, so you might still be able to get in if you click now, but if not, don't worry, I'll be teaching some more in the new year. Click here to find the perfect class for you. There's several little tips and tricks I use when using certain tools. So when I use a frill cutter, not only do I make sure to press down really well to cut through the fondant, but I always give it a little shimmy. And then I always love the satisfaction of peeling away the excess fondant that you don't need and sort of revealing what you've created. Time is always of the essence with cakes. So even as she's working, you can see that it's getting humid on top. So I'm just trying to encourage her to keep going because time matters. So I like flipping cakes over, especially when I'm adding a lid detail. And that way you just line it up with the base. 1, 2, 3.
6.
Still got it.
You just flipped a cake like completely over.
I think that looks good. Yeah, I think you're as even as you're gonna get. It looks really, really good. So let's put it in the fridge and then we can start to make some of the decorations for the top.
Okay.
These are the final touches that really complete the cake.
I'm so nervous to crack the gum paste, and I don't think people understand how fragile it is.
Danielle should hold her breath, or else it's like, it's time to add the bow to your gift. The first thing you do is take your loops and you can gently sort of place them and place your tails and just have a look and see.
It's on the cake and I did it.
I love that! Mom, look what I did! That's amazing!
Yeah, I say that to her all the time.
Danielle's cake looks amazing already. It's almost done, but there's a few small details that just bring everything together. The gold dragées on the side of the cake, and of course, adding the personalized tag. Now it's ready. Danielle, you did it!
I did it!
It's a gift. Look at it.
That. It's the perfect gift. I'm making this cake for my mom, who's actually, unfortunately, overseas at the moment. So we're gonna show it to her on video chat.
Danielle, we're at your aunt's house. Your family and friends are in the other room. And before we show them your beautiful cake, we have to call your mom and show her. Are you ready to call her?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Hi, Mommy. Hi.
Hi, Jocelyn.
Oh my God! I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, thank you.
Are you ready to see the cake, Ma?
Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna drum roll.
Okay.
Go.
Wow!
So Danielle made this gift for you, and look what she wrote on the tag.
Mom, look what I did. Yes, you did amazing.
I will freeze a piece for you so that you can have a piece of your cake when you come back. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to introduce your cake to the world. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Wow!
on a shelf somewhere, I'd probably like want to open and see what's inside. Yeah. It's a real box.
Mia, do you like it? Mia, it's a cake. It does look like a box.
Danielle, you did such a good job today. You really proved to me that you could focus and pay attention and finish all the steps to make a beautiful cake. Another cake saved. And now I have to save this floor. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I feel better already. I need a dustpan. There'll be a new episode of Save the Cake soon, and I have a brand new cake coming out next week. So make sure to subscribe and click here for more cake.